All right, hey there, guys. Metro. That was quick. Hey there, guys. Metro. We're back. Back home safe, ready to play some more WoW. There's some new content here. We'll get started on this too today. Mimi and Silithus, perhaps. People are experiencing visions of a radiant song all across Azeroth. We have reasons to believe it's a warning of some kind. Mimi and Silithus, perhaps Azeroth speaker, can shed some light on what this warning is. Meet who? What's happening here? Why are these over? Welcome back, Boombots. What's up, buddy? Everybody was here before as well. Poetry, Brightside, and Jew West. Oh, now it's good. And it's selling, I guess. What is that? Oh, it's not. I try to give it to again. I always forget to do this. That's something I'm trying to sell. Hey there, Metro. How you been? I've been good. Just completed a 16-hour. Actually, it was more like 15 hours. We did it. It was supposed to be an 8-hour drive. We did it in about 7.5 hours. Twice on Friday, then or Sunday, then Monday. Then next Friday we got to do it again one more time. But that's that. Yeah, and then it's full steam ahead for the expansion. I'm gonna open the vault. We got a lot of score last week. Another trinket. I'll just keep taking these. High Priest, welcome back. Alright. Look for some keys, but while we wait, we'll go do the new content. Presumably there won't be a lot of keys listed immediately, but maybe. Good afternoon. It is indeed a Dane Shade. How's it going? Trunks as well. Hey Metro, how's it going? What's up? Welcome. Alright, so what's in Silithus? I think we have a portal there. Leveling 60 to 70 is so fast now. Yeah, and now that hopefully there's not going to be any more stupid fucking downtime in the morning.
Another vision. You saw it too.
Now that that's done, I want to do some more leveling challenges. I already recorded something for the second channel now, but it was not this because the servers were down. Hope you had a good weekend. Just sent 40 cards into PSAs. Oh, nice. New cards or what?
The time for dreaming is over.
Remind me of the events so far. I think I just watched this. Yeah. If you guys didn't watch this, it's actually quite good. It's basically a recap of the last 3 expansions.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
We're all here. Good. Let's find out what the Radiant Song is trying to tell us.
I know what must be done.
Let honor guard.
There's strong evidence that the Radiant Song is a warning from Azeroth herself, a cry for help. That's why we're here. If this truly is Azeroth's message, Magni will know what she's trying to tell us. We should go into the Chamber of Heart. Let's go.
Let's hope Magni has some answers.
I hear no one's seen him for a few years.
He'll be there. He has to be.
It's the Warband Bank working now. No idea. Where'd you run off to? The edge of Tennessee, basically. I had to drive all the way through Virginia to the edge of it.
Magni, we've been trying to
If this is about the visions, I'm nae interested. Leave me alone.
Just some new, some old, a few Zards and SIRs from the 151 set. Nice.
Needs its speaker.
You'll definitely get 9s.
So do we.
Why are they not walking? Pretty much everything you get out of a pack is a 9 now, and then there'll be a few 8s and a few 10s.
I'm speaking for no one.
I don't know why you're here. I know why you're here. It's the visions, Azeroth's voice, heard all across the land. You thought I wouldn't know what she's trying to tell us? Well, you thought wrong.
Keep fighting, champion.
I haven't spoken with Azeroth for years. At first, I didn't feel the need. Then I realized I had started to resent her for leaving me like this. And now I'm not sure if I even can. But I know the stakes. The Radiant Song of hers foretells something dire, and we need to know what. First, we need to prepare the Heart Chamber. Can you start up the consoles nearby? I think I did this on the beta, didn't I? Clicking these consoles, you did this like 8 times for the BFA, you did it again.
Azeroth. She hasn't been speaking to me.
Hope your back is okay. It was rough. It's more like, yeah, my lower back, my ass, really.
She left me like this, unable to feel the warmth of my kin's embrace.
Yeah, the Polyworld is one of my favorite cards ever. I mean, that was the first thing I bought when I started investing into the slabs.
So, let's be clear. I'm doing this for all of you, not for her.
Damn. Why is this guy golden? That looks awesome. Is that this?
Look, I'm not dead yet.
Another cutscene. No voice acting for some reason. What are you trying to tell us? Why would you have a cutscene with no voice acting? Magni's sour grapes. I can hear her voice. I can see it. The place she's calling to us. Where, Magni? Where must we go? It's called... Oh, what the fuck? Magni! He's alive, but barely. Have you enjoyed the War Within content so far? Yeah, I did a ton on the beta. It's outstanding. It's gonna be like the best like leveling zone content ever. This has never happened before. Magni is the speaker of Azeroth. Why would communing with her cause him to collapse? Magni appears stable for now, but he's still not responsive. We need to get him treatment quickly. I'll open a portal to Dalaran. Follow us when you can. Picked up an Edgar Markov graded and raw for Magic the Gathering. I don't even know what that is, but cool. I would take the portal. What's the add-on that makes the quest so fancy? It's called Immersion, one of the best add-ons. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure Angry Keystones works now. He tried to commune directly with Azeroth. It seemed the strain was too much. What have you done to yourself this time? Oh yeah, he's here now. Yeah, this is all the stuff we did in the beta, right? You have to do this before you level. I'm unsure why the speaker of Azeroth would end up in such a state after attempting to, well, speak with Azeroth. All we can do is wait for Magni to recover. It's not all we can do, I bet. Moira takes a deep, centering breath. We need to let Bran and my son Dagrin know what happened. They're at the Dalaran Visitor Center. Yeah, this is the stuff that we did in the beta. It's really cool. Now listen, this was a voice act on the beta, wasn't it? I know you always meant right by me. You didn't know that I chose to stay with the Dark Irons, that Dagrin and I were in love. Some classic lore here. Whatever your intentions were, my husband died because of you. I hated you for taking him from me. My anger built a wall neither of us could ever get through. And now we may never get the chance. But my son, my little Dagrin, he needs you. I guess so do I, loath as I am to admit it. Yeah, good stuff. Oh. You were never the best father, but you can still be a good granddad. So please, wake up. Martin Lee Sheets says, hi, bro. Spelled wrong. Been a while. Martin Lee Sheets. I don't know what any of that means, but welcome. Alright. Let's go quickly do this stuff. Don't get some keys done today. I did this wrong in the beta too, right? Oh no. It's not. Oh yeah, it is. Wait, what? Oh yeah, Braun's in this building. Magni's hurt. Moira needs you both in the portrait room. I already did this stuff on the beta. What happened to Dagrin? Is he not here? I thought the quest was then to go talk to Dagrin. If they keep the tank changes, do you think it will be like Season 1 of Shadowlands? No, definitely not. Like I said, I've already done a ton of testing on the beta, so you guys should go watch that stuff. No kiting needed. It is good for us to all be in one room together, even if the reason is so dire. My father hasn't really been a part of Dagrin's life, but I meant to change that. You have my word. Okay, so that's like the intro to Shadowlands, or to Dragonflight done. That's not even the name of the expansion either. You know what I mean. It seems that Azeroth has grown agitated. Something must have happened when Magni tried to communicate with her. Past events have now come to life once more. I believe they're Azeroth's memories. Memories that maybe these Memories they may be. These radiant echoes are all too real and could cause serious danger if left unattended. I ask you to investigate one of them and help however you can. Go to the portrait room in Dalaran and use a glowing portal to join a Radiant Echoes event. Is this going to be another one of those stupid events where you can only do them at certain hours of the day? Yep. But it looks like one's active right now, at least. Hey, Stromy, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Are you going to do a new leveling challenge with a new event? Hey, Eve, what's up? Evie? Eve? Whatever. How do you like your name pronounced? Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing a leveling challenge on this stuff for the second, for the other channel. Haven't decided exactly how much we're going to... Eve, okay, perfect. Yeah, I haven't decided how much we're actually going to interact with this stuff in it, but we're definitely going to be doing that. Second channel has been rebirthed. I recorded an episode this morning of something else. I regret... Okay, hold on, let's read this. I regret to inform you that a horrific threat awaits your kind within this mortal realm. An elemental lord of fire, Ragnaros, bides his time waiting to strike and burn your Azeroth to its core. We, the elements of water, have waged war eternal with those beings of lesser elementals. Trust that our warning is no small thing. Prove your conviction, slay Ragnaros once and for all. Not that dissimilar to the Blackwoods and the Brackens. You guys see House of Dragon this week? I didn't get to see it live, but I did watch it last night when I got back. Very good show. What is it that we do here? Was there mecha? Residual memories? Is this some currency? It would be wild seeing you do a fire mage or resto druid. Oh, I've already done those things. Leveling challenges are just chill shit. Like there's nothing, no memes. Was it a good episode? Lots of dragons. Yes, sir. What is this? Radiant echoes have subsided. Oh, yeah, okay. So we basically, yeah. Alright, I have to say I don't like these events, so. Is it like straight up over? Not a fan of these ones that you can't actually do whenever you want. Yep. Yeah, it looks like it's actually over. Alright, thanks anyway. Check it out when we're doing the leveling stuff. I thought it was a 3-phase event. Nah, I don't know. I just don't have much interest in doing it on my main. We'll check it out when we're doing the leveling stuff. But anyway, for now we will do some Mythic Plus. See what we got out there. We need a lot of tyrannical keys. Not many listed. 2 keys listed, Brackenhide. Yes, we'll start with Brackenhide. Get a little warm up. Events are every 90 minutes this week, every 60 minutes next week, then every 30 the week after. Yeah. And they probably only last a few minutes or something. Not my favorite thing. I'm gonna do it on alts, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? And that's the problem, like if I log on and it's just ended, I pretty much can't do it. Sounds like I wouldn't be able to do it for 2 weeks, 2 full weeks. If I only have an hour. Casting couch. Good name. Alright. Head to Brackenhide for a little practice. Little return to Tyrannical Keys. We'll see how it goes. What are the affixes this week? Tyrannical, Volcanic, Sanguine. So it should be a very, very easy week for most situations other than Sanguine, I guess. It's just annoying. I have a feeling they will be bugged the first day, and then after another maintenance, they will work like they always do. Maybe right. Not a lot of interest in doing it. It doesn't seem like there's anything I actually want. Heirlooms I never really use, so I don't really care about getting that. Getting the bag would be nice, though. That's a 32 slot bag. Oh, wait, no, that's awful. What is the point of a 32 slot bag? says it's warbound, so I guess that means you can send a free 32 slot bag to alts and stuff. Is that what it is? Sanguine, yeah. Have you done much? This is Eve, by the way. She also streams. I ran into her stream randomly. The YouTube algorithm recommended me. She was streaming on Blood DK. She's getting into playing Blood DK, so offered to do some help, maybe some reviews or coaching or something. Heirlooms have not been relevant in a couple expansions. It's just too quick. Leveling is too quick to care about heirlooms, and it devalues the whole. Like, I like gearing, you know. I like the gear. I don't want the heirlooms because it makes the gear less fun. All right. Oh, it's also a dungeon week, which doesn't really matter for us anymore, but it's there just in case anybody cares. Good week for alts too on that front. Let's see. It's gonna get. Oh, I only have one rune left. Shit. It's gonna get so hard to get used to seeing Crusader Aura and not being like, "Hey, you got Crusader Aura on." That ain't right. It is now right. Anybody ever purchased a, like, I need a new key fob? What do I have to do? Do I have to buy one and then take it somewhere to get it programmed, or do I just try to buy it from... I don't know how that works. Never had to deal with this before. You can do it yourself? Oh, really? On, like, any type of car, or no matter what? Because I see on Amazon, it says it's a series of button pushes. Hold on, let me show you, or I'll just read it, I guess. Key fob replacement, blah, 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 if it's the right car. Oh, is this not the same one? Oh, yeah, no, this one says key self-programming instructions will be provided with every order. Oh, this uncut key blade needs to be cut by local locksmith, but there's not even a key slot, so that's not even needed, right?
2, 1.
Forerunner gang. Oh, he's saying his car. How's it going, Nick? Like to see. My 99 Forerunner didn't have one stocked, and I programmed it myself. Okay, so I can just buy one and then do it myself, basically. Thought I was gonna have to, like, pay. Not like it matters, because you got to pay for the key fob in the first place, bro. Where's this gone? All of them are in? I thought there was a mob that didn't get in. What's up, homie? Not much, my friend. How are you? Chilling in this tyrannical week, trying to replicate our success from last week.
Beware.
Vicious Clamangle. Breathe some ice at him to stop. Grip some of that. Pack Scant Hammered, no less needed. Oh yeah, Sanguine. Sanguinarian. That's kicked, good. Last time we'll ever do Sanguine, I'd imagine. Something really weird happens. Mount Vesuvius over there. There's one more Sanguine. Oh, really? The very last week? Oh, that's funny. You had a good last week, huh? Yeah, really good. That's the most score we've gained in probably any week all season since the very beginning of it. We gained like 150 some points. This key I don't need for score, but it's a good warm-up. And since it's already 2 o'clock, yeah, we're not going to be able to stream very long. Probably only get like 4 keys in. I got to get off by 5, as always. Stretched my obligations to 5, but that's as long as I can stretch them. Got to get off at 4:45-ish, so. And then, like I said, we're rebirthing the second channel. So that will, I have an episode of an old series that I never finished going live tomorrow. And then after that, we'll be starting a new series from the pre-patch stuff. Hunters dumping and punking monkeys. Yeah, bro. Did you guys already talk about Hot D? Not much, but I would love to talk about it more. What are your thoughts? I didn't get to see it live, but I watched it last night, and man, it was an excellent episode. Lived up to my expectations of what that scene would be like. Actually, kind of like exceeded them. I don't believe there was that, like, I don't think it was meant to go that way, honestly. Where like a bunch of people are all involved. It's kind of cool. Vermithor's a good dragon. Excited to see how this character arc goes, but you know, I already know where it ends, so it's going to be a little bit bittersweet to watch. We'll see how it plays out. I'm excited for Rhaenyra, though, even temporarily. She deserves a win. Presumably next week is going to combine like a bunch of major episode elements, though. Because I can't imagine they, like, the next major event would not be a very good place to end. So I assume they're going to make it all, I think it's going to be a very long episode next week. I didn't understand it or just didn't hear who was the last guy to get the dragon at the end of the episode. Oh, that was Ulf. You don't recognize that guy? He's in those bar scenes. The first guy was Hugh. That's the blacksmith guy with the wife, and then I guess the daughter who died. Although I don't know that happened on screen. He is actually the bastard son of Jaehaerys's ninth daughter, or some ninth child, or something like that. Which was not something that we knew from the books. That was confirmed only in the television show, which is interesting. But we still don't know who Ulf's parentage are. I feel like it's moving a bit fast. No, not really. This all should have done, like, they could have finished the whole series in 2 seasons. It depends on where they want to finish, but I can't imagine, like, I'm not going to spoil anything right now, but I'm going to tell you the truth of this situation. There's a lot of history to unfold in this timeline that I can't imagine they're actually going to unfold, right? Like, if you think about it, regardless of what you expect to happen with the characters that we know are the main characters, there's obviously hundreds of years of history that comes after this. And if you look at the original texts, that is all part of it. But so, like, you know, at a time when the main characters aren't relevant anymore to that, do they continue with the television show? Like, obviously, they're not just going to have Game of Thrones unfold a second time. So it must stop somewhere. But the question is where? So I think, you know, based on what we know about the main characters' plots, I think it could have easily ended this season. There's, like, episode... What was it? The Battle of Rook's Rest was excellent. But there was, like, 2 or 3 episodes that were quite slow to progress. And I'm thankful for that because I really liked getting to see Aegon as, like, a more humanized character. And seeing the, you know, the problems with his brother unfold. And that revenge kind of get taken, you know what I mean? It's more perfunctory when it's told in text. Doesn't give you the time to spend time with the character much because it's looked at as Aegon is just like a spoiled idiot. But, you know, he's got some serious concerns as well that you now are sympathetic to. And so what happens in the next episode is going to mean, you know, it's going to be crucial what Larys, you might think, like, why did Larys push him so severely? Well, that's going to come up. And I think without the backstory of Aegon, it's going to be less interesting. Next episode's the finale, yep. You didn't hear how he was related? Oh, you mean like you didn't hear his parentage. Yeah, they don't have explicit details of the parentages of these characters. They're meant to be ambiguous, like, oh, the Targaryens are just like sexaholics and they just fuck all day, you know? But in the case of Hugh, they actually specified it, which was unique because that was not specified in the book. And it's also like not super clear about who. Like there's some speculation that the seemingly Corliss's bastards are not necessarily guaranteed to be Corliss's either. Whereas in the show it's quite obvious. I know there's only eight episodes this season, yeah, and they've already confirmed a season 3. In the beginning of season 1, they confirmed that there would be as many as 4 to 5 seasons. But I think there'll probably be only 3 now that they have the Dunk and Egg stuff underway. Which I'm really excited for. I don't know if you guys saw the stuff there, but... I can't... Finn Bennett, is that the guy's name? He played the character Pryor in the new True Detective season, which I really liked. He is going to be Aerion Brightflame, which is awesome. That's one of my favorite characters in the Targaryen histories. So that's a cool actor. Although I can't see him as the character, so we'll see what his wigs and stuff look like. There's some really good actors coming to that show. Ulf explained his parentage as far as he understood it. What was it? I don't remember. I think he was just kind of bullshitting, right? Because then he talks about it. He's like, I'm not sure I am a Targaryen. Like, I don't know why he would say that. Jon, it was the same with Jon Snow or Drogo, however. So the dragons have power to detect that? I missed some comments, I guess. Are the tank changes in pre-patch? No, I have a whole video on that from last week. I don't know what that response was, but yeah, I guess they can smell the blood or something. I don't know. The fuck was that? Big ol' yellow shit flying at the mobs. Hey Tolo, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Dragons have Gaydar, but only for Targaryen blood. Yeah, there you go. I watched it, but obviously I'm not as high-grained in the lore. Yeah, I kind of spent way too much time thinking about this. So good answer, good question to ask. I saw Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, really? Yeah, I definitely want to see that, but I don't really have any. I probably won't do it until it's out on something I can watch at home. I don't know what happened, but Blood DK finally clicked for me. I've been playing it pretty successfully for the last week. Well, the tanks are very powerful now. I imagine that's part of it, but I'm glad to hear that. What probably clicked is the fact that it's super easy to play right now. Tanks are absolutely absurd. My Prot Warrior is just chilling at armor cap. Yeah, it's crazy. Most powerful tanks I've ever been, I think. Is Blood DK still the best healer in Mythic Plus? Yes. Sir Gen 4 theorizes that it's passed down through the mother, which kind of doesn't make sense if bastards can tame dragons. Yeah, I don't think there's any, like, it's just... You know, like, I think if you look at what the reality of writing a story like this is, it's more like there's not as much facts as are maybe needed for the world to understand, you know? It's just one of those things that, like, it's a fucking dragon, bro. It's a beast. Like, it can be ridden just like a horse can be ridden. The dragon just has to let you ride it. But I always looked at that as confirmation as to that being Laenar's bastard and not Corliss's, if he's able to ride it and Corlys isn't. But at the end of the day, there's just no evidence that Corlys even ever tried, you know? So I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Beware.
Laenor was a sword swallower? Well, that doesn't mean he didn't have at least one kid, right? It just depends on like how serious we're taking the dragons only go for Targaryen blood thing. If you look up ticket prices, it'll drop that much in a dono. I'll drop that much in a dono. Oh, no, you don't have to worry about it. I just don't have time. It's not about money.
Beware.
I don't know. I was just bad. Couldn't fucking play it. Well, it's a lot easier to play now, so hopefully you'll get... This is why I made the video I made this weekend, because now's the time to be doing hard content, man. The classes are very strong relative to the hard content, and even at best, it's a good, like, psychological boost for you. Like a good mental frame of mind to be feeling this powerful going into the next expansion. You know, build that confidence now while you can. It's a really healthy thing, I think, so... Anybody who's ever out there felt like, oh man, I kind of suck, I don't know if I'm going to keep playing, now's the time to play and prove yourself wrong on that. Metro, you should have auditioned for Ulf. I could have, dude. I wouldn't even need a wig. I'm not old enough. You learned Blood DK 3 weeks before they fundamentally changed how Death Strike worked? That doesn't change anything. That doesn't change how you use the spell. Unless you're like ultra in tune with exactly how much damage you're gonna need and survive to survive. I don't think anybody like actually intentionally uses 2 Death Strikes like mathematically, you know? It was either just you pressed it twice if you had it up and you got value from it, or you don't. So that's not changing. You're still gonna press it twice if you have it up. It's still gonna heal you. It's just not gonna heal you for an enormous amount. Alright, so apparently this boss is just bugged on every single time it happens. So I need to make sure we get that done. Still bigged. I felt bad too because I didn't want to brick people's keys by playing like shit. Ow, that's WoW, bro. You don't have to worry about that. That's just how WoW works. You're going to brick people's keys.
Beware.
And you're probably not even going to be the one who plays like shit the most. The likelihood is if you're actually trying, you'll probably still be better than most people. A lot of people out there are simply not trying. Alright, so we're going to get eaten. There's also pressing Death Strike to not overcap running power and then losing all the stored up healing for it. Yeah, no doubt. It's a lot. The spell is nerfed substantially, but it doesn't substantially change the way you would use the spell.
Beware.
Yeah, so it's just bugged no matter what. So this is like the easiest dungeon in the game right now, probably. This guy says 2 people soak? I don't think a second person soaked there, did they? That's the first time I've actually seen the bug, because normally I don't soak. The last week when we did this, I avoided soaking on purpose. So I just took probably a 3.5 minute fight and turned it into what, a 1 minute fight? Oh no, 32 seconds. All right, yeah, that's a joke. So we probably just saved like at least 2 or 3 minutes there. The Warbank finally works? Oh, really? How do you access it? You just... Somebody said I have to go to Daenerys and do some shit. Questline, gotcha. I did that questline in Daenerys. There's more to it though, or? Where did these guys come from? Come flying through the world. We're walking in the air, floating through the rocks and terrain. How's that guy did? Oh, sanguine. Shit, I forgot about this. Ah, that's really bad. Alright, boss is full health. We didn't even lust though, so maybe you want to do that. Got it. Hey Metro, randomly, if you have a PO box, can I send you an ETB or something? Huh, that'd be cool. I don't have a PO box though now. How do you set one of those up? That'd be cool though if we did something like that, yeah. Warbands are working, but apparently the quest line for it's like deliver ore for weekly is not working for me. Seems like it only considers the amount if it's in your Toons reagent bank. But there's like quests for warband stuff as well, really. What does it do? What does it give you? Profession quest that got added since the start of the expansion. Oh, I see. This wouldn't be a gut shot if we didn't have Death there.
Beware.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss the Ataldazar shenanigans. Yeah, they've been gone, but they were fun, man. I'll tell you what. Definitely fun. What is that light that's all hitting the mobs? Is it some paladin shit? Never saw that before. The patrol hasn't been pulled yet. We'll just take this into the next packet. I don't know, it's kind of risky. Oh wait, is Angry Houston still not working? I thought I saw it got updated today. I was gonna say we probably have a shot at a double upgrade though, but I don't know. Got to have Chili's. There's no Chili's near me. They're building one finally. Since I drove to a place where there was Chili's, took the opportunity to have Chili's. Probably my favorite chain restaurant. For years I asked that question as like a rhetorical joke to try to get people to engage. And now I have an answer to my own question. Yo, what's up, Neo? How's it going, man? Welcome. How the hell are you? Where can I send the recorded runs? Yeah, email is best option if you can. The channel's email page is in like the About tab. Next expansion, I want to make like a more formal process. So if anybody has any advice for that, let me know. Like, have you ever seen anything that's like a good place for me to start in terms of replicating it? I don't know what I should do. I'm doing great. What about you? I'm doing great. Just got back from my marathon driving trip this weekend. Home safe and sound. although a bit sore from sitting for essentially 16 hours straight. The bed I slept in too when we were there had the like loudest fucking covers ever. I was never expected to have a problem with a bed like that. It's like anytime you'd move at all, it would make this like really loud noise of like the covers scratching across each other. And it kept waking me up. And then there was no like headboard. There was like it's like got cubby holes in it. It was like something into the wall. So my pillow kept getting like pushed into the fucking slots. Other than that, did you sleep in a tarp? No. It's just how the covers worked. They were like satin or something. I don't know. Silky.
Beware.
I was thinking I would do a mountain hike this weekend, but half of Colorado is on fire. Yeah, what the fuck's going on in Colorado? Heard some weird shit too, like they like reintroduced wolves and shit. Like I don't know what's going on in that state all of a sudden.
Beware.
Did I get just aggro that shit? Okay. And that's why I always pull this back. Nobody's ever gonna aggro that, bro, lol. Oh, really? They could have stood right on top of me. Now we gotta worry about Sanguine again. Oh, we'll probably wipe into this, huh? This is really painful on this fight. Does it just never go away? What's happening right now?
Beware.
How can you... Yeah, and I know it can spread, but why? It just never went away, I guess. Has to be dispelled only? And there's no way to not spread it. We have to move from the mechanics. Like, it's just a wipe. You can't pull that. We won't be double upgrading it. I always end up pulling those packs ahead of time. Yeah, I almost always did that, but then I realized we didn't need them this week, so. Didn't pull it, and you see the one time I don't, we get that results.
Beware.
Name of that mount, please. Oh, this is just the one from Pandaria from Mop Remix. Get it while it's still there. Mop Remix is over in a couple weeks.
Beware.
Anybody been watching the Olympics? I watched the opening ceremony and it was something, man. I didn't get to see all of it because it was on too late, but they had some like fucking metal band like hanging out of windows and shit. It was wild. It was pretty fucking wicked, honestly. Gorgia, is that the name of the band? I never heard of that shit, obviously. I'm not French, but yeah, it was cool. Not just any metal band. Well, you guys know French metal bands? I guess I'm not as cultured. Gorgia. What is it? Is it a French word or something? What does it mean? Yeah, that was fucking awesome. It was definitely the best one I've ever seen. They've been around for eons. Well, I imagine so. Say it how Japanese people say Godzilla. I don't know what that means either. Ledecky kicked done ass. Oh, really? Is that a good thing? Gorgia is huge in Europe. Oh, alright. Yeah, I'm not from Europe. This guy's fucking really confused. Did you see that? That's probably the first time I've ever seen that death on this fight, and we're talking about a 15 all these weeks into the expansion. Pretty scary. Like, I think it's pretty fucking obvious you don't stand in that swirl, right? That opening ceremony was something. Yeah, it was awesome.
Beware.
And there was that one thing, there was like a, I don't know if it was a fountain or what it was just because it was raining. There was like a bunch of people dancing and like their movements of their feet were like causing the water underneath them to move all around, and since they were all moving in like the same order, it made it look like really fucking awesome. It was very polarizing. Wait, why? Did somebody not like it? Who would not like that? What does the debuff actually do? It makes you deal less damage. Alright, I'll show you quick. Ah, too late. The internet did not like it? Why? A lot of Christians were offended by the ceremony? Does it still exist? It's 2024, man. It's time to stop with this offensive shit. If you're offended by everything, then it's just, you're never, like, you're fucked, man. You gotta chill out. Enough's enough. Something about the Last Supper and being disrespected? When did that happen? I only watched like the first hour and a half of it, so maybe I missed something, but all I know is it was fucking awesome, and I honestly want to watch it again, but too much stuff to do as it is. Alright, so that was Brackenhide 15. This is week 5. The musical performance was awful, IMO? Oh, really? Which one? I mean, they were all obviously, like, scripted and, like, they weren't even live, I don't think, but I thought they were awesome. I did not expect to see a metal band. Like, I guess I don't know anything about that band, so. Lady Gaga's awesome, too. She's really good, really talented. Alright, let's do some 16s. Need Oldman so bad, dude. Celine Dion was good. I love her. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that one. That was at the very end, right? I love the metal band part. Yeah, that was so fucking cool. I did not expect that. Also sign up to that. I mean, we do need that too, but... Some robot love pools. Let's see it. Hey, Size, what's up, Benny? How you doing? I just got back from a vacation in Albrightsville. Oh, cool. Let's take a look where that is. Albrightsville is a colony on the southern hemisphere of Mars. Really? Is that the same? Is that where you went? Event's pretty cool. It's fast though. Nice. Hopefully I'll get the chance to try it out. Oh, it's a lot of ore. It's in the Poconos. Oh, really? You drove right by me then. It is on Mars. Oh, you were joking. What's there? Anything specific? Family or something? Bachelor party. Oh, cool. Metro, what's your score? Let's see. 3358. Dang it. We got a lot last week, but I wanted to make more Pokemon videos for the other channel, but that buy 3 get 1 free thing is done at GameStop, so now I'm on the search for another deal out there. I gotta find one. I guess they're gonna be doing a reprint of 151 or something like that. People keep talking about this. If I can actually get the booster bundles, I'll buy a ton of those and do some stuff on that. I was bummed there was no hero rewards this season. What does that mean? Costco has 3 packs? Yeah, but I don't want the fucking cards. Plus, I don't have a Costco membership. Buying those ETBs or those UPCs from the 151 was a no-brainer just because I wanted them that bad, but like, It's just a bunch of shit I don't want. You should do Pokedoku while you wait for keys. That's what Meteorol sent me that. I did hear 2025 will have another 151. Yeah, I keep hearing about it. There's gonna be like a reprint or some restock or something, whatever you say. I don't even know if this is like a good deal though. What are these cards? I don't even know what these cards are. Coriodon Window Tin? Like, what's in these? Brilliant Stars, Silver Tempest, Paldea, Involve, and Scarlet Violet. Like, these suck, right? These cards are so shitty. I don't know what's what. $80. It's like, how many packs is that? Is that a good deal? 9 packs total from those two things? Is that what people are saying?
2, 1.
The tins are okay, but the ETB could have bangers. I opened a couple of them yesterday. Yeah, I could, but I'm just like waiting until, like, I'm sick of buying. I don't want the fucking ETB. I want the packs. Like, I don't know why there's no actual packs anywhere. Like, I don't, like, the ETBs are like $6 a pack when they should be under $5. So I'm just either done collecting them or I'm waiting for a reprint. I'm not gonna keep spending like over MSRP for packs when it's not even a full year old. Like, that's just ridiculous. I don't trust loose packs. Well, I'm not buying packs either. That's what, I'm waiting until I can get it, like a booster bundle from the company that's supposed to make the game. And if that never happens, then that's it for me. I'm done collecting. That's it. I bought all the cards I wanted from it. The only one I don't have is Venusaur, and I think that's it. But I wouldn't mind opening more just for the channel. Like, I think like I want to try to make that channel like something that I do regularly, like maybe like once every week or something like that. What's the Pokemon channel? Ace Games TV. It should be in the description. I am desperate for watch hours there, so if you do go over there, I'd really appreciate you just tossing on a playlist and letting it play for a while, because I need to get enough watch hours so I can get that channel partnered. But I found they have those things at Target. They're like knockout something or other. I got 2 of those, and they had those Evolving Skies packs in it. I tried to sell them, but they've gotten not one view in a week. So you might be right about people not really wanting to buy loose packs without the sleeves, like the cardboard thing. So I might just open them. I think I'm gonna just open them, because that pack has like insane potential. Like, if you get one of the hits, you're making hundreds. I want to tell you something funny that happened the other day. I was playing Cataclysm. I started to do Heroic Dungeon. I come in the dungeon, finding it's filled with enemies. We ended up killing everything, but I found out the other tank rage quit and pulled everything. Oh yeah. Well, those are the things you might want to record and send in. Then you won't have to tell me. You'll just be able to show me. I guess Heroic Dungeons and Cataclysm aren't normally something I would expect people to record, though. I hit all of the starter SIRs outside of Charmander. Oh yeah, I still don't have Charmander either. That's the other one I need. Charmander and oh, I also don't have the Zapdos. Yeah, I don't really like that card that much. Yeah, I would never think of recording in fucking shitty ass dungeon like that, but it's funny though. Thanks for letting me know about that. It's fine. All right, well now we're gonna be way over count, but don't think it matters. Haldean Fates is a good ETB. Yeah, I just don't really want ETBs though. That's what I'm saying. Like, the ETBs, what is the purpose of buying them over packs? Like, it just makes the packs cost more money and then gives you shit that I don't want. I guess you get the free sleeves, which are kind of cool. And then like 1 promo card, but I don't want the promo card from any of the ETBs other than the Snorlax one. That was awesome. Questions about warbands. Can I gain rep on multiple characters and it all adds up? Apparently it does on the new rep. I don't know if it does for Dragonflight right now. I haven't noticed that. Despite Classic being a way easier game than Retail, for some reason the Classic player is way more toxic than Retail. Yeah, it's really weird. Like the toxicity to difficulty ratio is out of control in Classic. All rep is account wide. Well, not old reps, I know that for sure. Like Dragonflight is maybe it works, but everything below Dragonflight is not account wide. Yeah, I guess it does say here warband, so that confirms that.
Beware.
Dragonflight rep forward is account wide. They are going to work backwards, yeah. I haven't got there yet, but I guess they're going to do it eventually.
Beware.
Hey, Rifle, glad to see you again, man. How you been?
Beware.
I'm doing good playing Frosty K. Oh, yeah. I heard it's very powerful. Although I know nothing about it.
Beware.
It feels smoother. It feels a lot less clunky than in Holy. Oh, okay. Apparently Death Grip is nut-tacular in some keys next expansion. You mean it has like a lot of uses? How come? What would you say? Will be one of my first expansions not tanking, going Ellie Shaman for Mythic Progression. Oh, really? Why? They needed you to be Ellie Shaman or something? And one of the bosses, only the DPS Death Knight can do it because the tank can't do it with the boss on him. Oh, okay. Well, that's good at least. I think we left the nonsense trash that didn't pose any threat to us, huh? Asked me to step down as tank temporarily as one of our real life as our raid leader finds leading from that role much smoother. I could see that. I would agree with that. That's pretty crazy though to ask somebody to step down. That's pretty wild. Alright, cool. Not gonna get dispelled, so that's wipe. I don't think I've ever seen those whelps last that long. I don't mind not having a buff as long as Death Grip has impact. Yes, that's a big part of the specs utility for sure. Just had a 10 disband because the healer intentionally killed the entire party on Tempest and then said we were doing the fight wrong. Oh, really? Tank changes aren't in yet. Nope. He ran around with the blue circle thing and others with bubble on him. You got that one recorded. I watched the new Deadpool movie. It was very good. Yeah, I want to see it, but won't be able to anytime soon. I've never seen that debuff till now. That's not good. I'm really excited to see Trap. Is that a film as well? TLDR serial killer gets surrounded in a stadium for a concert and does crazy stuff. Whoa. Who's the star of that? Not sure, but it's M. Night Shyamalan film. Ah. Well, good luck. He's got some inconsistency in his development. Hopefully it'll be one of his genius works. Seems like he either puts out one of the best movies ever or one of the worst movies ever. Not a ton of in between for some reason. Josh Hartnett is the main guy. Let's see that film. That's all these things open. Oh yeah, so looking at this Costco thing, $80 for 18 packs. It's pretty good. It's under $5 a pack, but I won't be though because then I have to get $10 added to the Costco price. Hopefully the Sam's Club deal happens. I'll probably buy this, but I don't know if you have to buy this online. There's gonna be like a really cheap Costco or a really good Sam's Club deal for some older packs that I don't know anything about. Dorky didn't seem that impressed by the tank changes. I don't think it's anything you get impressed by. I wouldn't be impressed. Oh yeah, this guy. I know this guy. Trap. He's the killer, or? Man and his teenage daughter realized they're at the center of a dark and sinister event while watching a concert. That sounds like a good premise. I love waffles, man. They're the best. Oh, it's this guy again. Not really any names that are... Oh, Kid Cootie. All right. Rapper. Recognize that. Bunch of people I don't know. Split was outstanding, though. One of the best films I've ever seen. You said you needed 16 Olderman? Oh, God, yeah. Look at my score. My best Olderman's a fucking 12. I like The Happening as well. I don't know that I've seen that. Like the old one's gone. Alright, Algathar is also needed. Can run mine. Oh, you want right now? I'll just do it if you want. A lot of invites, so just. Oh yeah, and the death grip is good necrotic wake. That's the other instance. Occurrence probably. Okay, we've been invited to every single key I signed up for. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that doesn't normally happen. You have it listed? This one? Yeah, flesh crafters, they could use some grips. Thanks for the invite and thinking of me. I've been thinking of investing in more slabs, booster boxes, and raw cards for when I'm at tattooing conventions, selling and trading to eat up some of my free time. It's been very engaging. I really enjoyed doing that. Trying to like flip Pokemon cards for money has been like the most engaging hobby I've had in years, honestly. I finally got my first flipped card. Let me tell you exactly. So I bought it for $22, $22.79, Ivysaur 9, PSA 9 in the base set. Bought it for $22, sold it for $35, which after eBay cut means I gained $6.21 from a $22.79 purchase. So pretty solid. I'm happy with it. It's not crazy money, but it's been engaging. Before you know it, you'll be flipping houses? Nah. I don't ever have that kind of free money. This is like turning like at most $50 into $100. It's never gonna be turning thousands of dollars. What percentage is that? I think it's like 21% or something. I think I looked it up a while ago, but those are, I don't really care about percentages. As long as I made some profit on it, it's worth it in my eyes. Because it's not really any work. Just sit there scrolling through fucking bullshit on my phone anyway, so I might as well look at eBay. This is Oldman. You think they would ever let Blood equip the shield? No. Two-handed frost used to be a thing, don't forget. Like that was the class started with the ability to do that. Shield's never gonna happen. Otherwise, I would have been in the game back in Classic or Wrath. I have it now. Shield Blood would be crazy. Less damage to put, but survivability would be off the charts. It would be pretty nuts. I have a card store here that will not use TCG or eBay sales for their pricing. I understand overhead, but I won't buy cards 50% more than it's worth. Oh, you mean like they're selling and buying cards for like way more than you can get online? That's weird. Dual Wheel Blood would be cool, yeah. Could make that Heart Strike talent that gives 0.5% health back into auto attack swing. That thing sucks. I'm a queue for a follower dungeon. He's trying to get water. It looks really weird out of context, but. Re-invite? No, you're not invited anymore, bro. To be honest, Death Knight with one-handed shield sounds cool, like a resurrected paladin. It would be fucking awesome, but that's just never how they've been. That's what I'm saying. This just reminds me of Podiak vid where they did an ability draft for a custom class. It was kind of fun to watch. And this, all right, let's get a food buff here. Hopefully we can kill bosses. We have 2 paladins, so hopefully you guys are ready to fucking give each other freedom. Bear with the shield would be cool. Just have it strapped to their back. That happened on Scovold, right? It was funny looking.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yorkie drafted Bladestorm and just pictured a bear bladestorming this. Keep it up, guys. Keep making funny videos. What's this now? We have to pull these in. Like that is probably not the best way to do it. Penguin kind of fucking us right now, but otherwise it was done well.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Run away, little girl.
Terrible use of Bone Storm. Would be one of my worst. So the only way it can get worse is if it was already off CD.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
That Sanguine really does suck in some dungeons, man.
Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl.
Is this the last Sanguine week ever? Somebody said there's another one still. Well, that was a lot of healing.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Time for the classic. Who is the Sanguine Icker and does he stream? That's just the affix, yeah. I really don't actually even know why it's on there. It's kind of weird that it shows up like that.
Run away, little girl.
Guess there was no other way for them to show it easily.
Beware.
Yeah, by that. I actually don't think I did. Almost walked right into that pole there. Be careful of Sanguine. Were we successful in being careful? Looks like it. Getting killed by something, I don't know by what.
Beware.
I won't miss this fight. This is one of my least favorite fights in the game. Very annoying. Luckily it's Blood DK. You have so many options, but... annoying. Very annoying.
Beware.
Hey, Bliss. Long time no see. Can't stay long, but wanted to say hello and wish you well on your keys. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much for taking the time to do that. I wish you well on your day of work. Hope everything's good for you. I always take some luck well wishes. We'll take the luck. I like being lucky. A lot of people don't like luck, but I like luck. Good luck is a good feeling, I feel like, don't you think? People focus too much on the bad luck, but the good luck is really rewarding at times. Could be a clock already. Oh, that feels weird. We only just started the stream, but unfortunately it's almost already over.
Beware.
No, stupid fucking mob. Hate these mobs. Anyone keeping up with the Venezuela stuff? That stuff is crazy. No, tell me all about it. I'm eager to hear it. I'm eager to see if they ever actually tune this bone, like if any changes come to Bone Storm in the future. Because I feel like it's set up really, really well, but it is a lot harder to use than I thought it was going to be. You really have to monitor your Bone Shield and your CD on Dancing Run Up. And to play like this without Weak Ores, would you just never get any value out of this spell? This is probably the spell that requires Weak Ores the most in the entire kit. I don't know how anybody without Weak Ores for these two spells right next to each other would ever be able to do this. You have to make sure that you're always using it. Otherwise, like, if you're using it when the CD is too low, you're just wasting it. Okay, we need these mobs. Hopefully again with Sanguine, not gonna be an issue. I get some threat on them with Dancing or Death and Decay. That's annoying. Okay. I feel like they may nerf Frosty K's new passive, Icy Death Torrent. Yeah, I don't know what that even is. I still don't understand what that actually is.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Not really lost anything there. Well, wait, hold on. As long as the mobs respawn. Okay. I was gonna say that, then we go to lost something. That's actually perfect.
Beware.
It blasts 70k damage in front of me when my auto attacks crit. Oh, that's right. It's like a talent that basically just gives you like frontal AoE damage, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. Sounds like a powerful spell. If they nerf that by like half or something like that, is that the spell, is that the spec done or what? Or is it still in a good state regardless?
Beware.
Like, I'm trying to figure out why that spell's in the game all of a sudden. They removed the War Bank achievement. Alright, what's that? I would say the spec is done. Oh, no. That's unfortunate, because that sounds like a pretty easy one to target an Air 4, right? I don't know of many other passives that are top damage, right? No more point for spending 3.1 million gold. What was the achievement supposed to be? Wasn't it giving you, like, something for your account? I think I remember seeing this. I hate to tell you, brother, there ain't gonna be much of a reason to spend 3.1 million gold no matter what that achievement gave you. Unless it gives you another account. 70k isn't much, honestly. Regardless of that number, you're overthinking it. If you see any Frosty K's, you'll see it as their top damage overall in the course of a dungeon. Which is kind of ridiculous. Like, I don't know when the last time there's been like a simple talent interaction that's been the top damage overall. Not normal.
Beware.
You guys are struggling with moving their character in this fight. Holy shit, is that another death to the same thing? That's kind of wild. Wasn't it achievements for buying all the tabs? You brought it up, I have no idea. I'm sure there will always be a way to just use both right after popping Dancing Room open. No, that is not. That's what I'm saying. Like, the CD of Bone Shield is, Bone Storm is 1 minute, and Dancing Room open gets like well under, like, it's like probably like 30 seconds or under most times. So it's very often where Bone Storm is up right before Dancing Room opens up, and just kind of, I blindly use Bone Storm and it just does nothing. So if you use Bone Storm with like under 20 seconds left on Dancing Run Weapon, the talent basically doesn't even do anything. The spell itself is very bad comparatively. What is this? People have threat? 70k sure isn't that much, but it can also crit. Don't worry about the numbers. That's a stupid thing to be talking about. It's very powerful. It definitely does not feel on par now. What other classes have like a simple 1 talent point interaction that are the top damage overall on the key? Did you see the UFC is getting rid of 12 to 6 rule for elbows? Oh, is that a UFC rule? I thought that was like a commission rule. No, I didn't see anything. UFC and me are done, I guess. Golf and UFC, my favorite hobbies are all gone now, it seems. Now it's Pokemon cards and I don't know what else replaced golf.
Beware.
I guess golf got replaced by Pokemon cards and then UFC didn't get replaced by anything. Sleeping. I'm not sure whose rule, but that could mean John Jones has a perfect record. I don't think that'll retroactively happen, will it? Maybe though. He's my current favorite fighter. Oh, really? John Jones is your favorite fighter? That must have been difficult to watch over the years. He lost to Reyes. Not on paper. The paper is wrong. Yeah, but sadly that's all that counts. Wish that weren't true. But the sport wouldn't really exist if there wasn't records.
Beware. 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 Run away, little girl.
It's funny hearing Matt Hamill say he could beat John Jones though. Matt Hamill, I don't know who that is.
Beware.
That's the guy he did the elbows on. Oh, right, yeah. He said he wanted to refight him or something like that. He should do it, honestly. I don't. Is John Jones gonna fight? Like, I really don't. Him and Connor, man. I don't know that they're ever gonna fight again.
Beware.
I feel like the UFC's in a weird position where, like, there's a bunch of athletes who, honestly, if they just fought regularly, the sport would look very, very different. But because they don't fight regularly, it's like it's hard to even know what the sport looks like.
Beware. Run away, little girl. Run away.
He's gonna fight the English guy that just won the other night. So he's not fighting Stipe at all anymore?
Beware.
Tom Aspinall. Jabber Gloop, what's up? You just have portals are account wide now. That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, warbands. It's a good feature for many people. Not something I'm particularly interested in, but it's definitely a good feature.
Run away, little girl.
Why fight him? The English guy is the interim champ?
Beware.
I don't know. That's just what they were talking about doing for years. Stipe was, you know, he's a legendary heavyweight, so it was supposed to be his like introduction. I mean, he's supposed to fucking fight Francis, so the sport just doesn't really make a lot of sense. Francis did the Joe Rogan recently, and he still said that he's down to make it work, however they have to make it work. Next up, bring back Titan Forging. Oh, don't say that. Oh man, that would be amazing. That would be so fucking amazing if they did. But it probably wouldn't even matter anymore because nobody finishes keys. Titan Forging was nerfed by the way people do Mythic Plus. Jones dropped the title to the English guy. I should learn his name. It's Tom Aspinall, yeah. He's not. There's no title currently, right? It's John Jones's, like, he's holding it, but he's not fought for it in like 2 years, so it's just on total fucking hostage, basically. He's holding it hostage, which is against the rules. You're gonna get banned if you hold the title hostage. No one can beat in any weight class. No one can beat John, you mean? Yeah, I mean, that's what everybody says, but like, he hasn't fought consistently in like 10 years. How's the pre-patch so far? Sucks that I had to miss so much for an appointment. I'm speeding home to get my fix of WoW. I haven't even really touched the actual pre-patch stuff. We did that opening quest line, which was just something that I already did on the beta, and then that was it. I have to say, I'm very much not a fan of these events that take place only at certain times of the day. I really don't like that. Is a Demon Hunter AFK? No. People really trying to say Alex Pierre is approaching John Jones's level. Oh, he not faced a real wrestler yet. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I mean, John Jones, like, is a much more dynamic fighter. So, there's no way you can compare the two. But I would love to see them fight. That's for sure. Really hate the specific time events. I want to be able to log on and do the event. Yeah, the problem is content like that is best consumed when you only have like an hour free kind of thing. Like, that's how I would want to consume it. And if I log on at the wrong hour, then I'm just fucked. Like, it's, you know what I mean? I wanted to do those time events from like 10.1.5 or whenever it was, and I still never even, I did like 8 total, and I wanted to do like 100. That was like the only world content that I was actually excited about, and I never got to do it because there's stupid strategies on making world content. I really don't get why they make it like that either. It doesn't make any sense. Pierre kind of did some dirty tactics in the fight when he was kicked in the groin. That's the one against Jamal Hill or whatever, however you say his name. That was the last UFC fight I watched. I don't like the way that got handled at all. I really don't. Should be mandatory if you get kicked. Like, could you imagine if this is how it worked in the NBA? I kept coming back to this when this happened, but can you imagine if LeBron James got fouled and he's just like, nah, I don't want that foul. And then he's just like, while everybody's standing there staring at the ref, he just goes and dunks the ball. It's like, bro, that's not how the fucking sport works. A rule got violated. There's now a reason to stop the fight. The fight has to stop. You can't just be like, no, it doesn't stop. Sorry. That's not how sports should work ever. If there's rules about things that aren't allowed to be done and those things get done, the sport needs to react to it every time uniformly. It's dirty and it's not illegal, but it should be illegal is my point. Stop speeding and stop texting. Your life is important. You're loved. Good point. Yeah. I'm only going to do these Radiant Echoes to get that heirloom ring. Yeah, well, I don't even want that thing, so. God, Paladins are just fucking even better than they've been all expansion. It's crazy. Please also bug out. Somebody said this fight can also bug out. I don't know how though. Or he just dies after this phase or something. Going to the War Within, are there any healers that you just flat out don't want to take on higher level keys? Yeah, Priest. I mean, but we don't know. I don't really know anything about what the meta is going to look like. Priest is always going to be the answer to that. If I could avoid, especially a Holy Priest. Every key I would do that. Pally and Shaman are looking really strong. Yeah, that's perfect. That's like exactly what I would want, so. Perfect. I also think Aspinal fight was stopped early. I'm no ref, but I feel like it was stopped way too early. I heard a few people say that, but again, I didn't see anything. Seems like berries are going to be best for high-end keys for tanks. Oh, really? Just like super bulky? Or is there some new talent thing that they had like in the old days where it was overpowered or something? I've been priest since MOP and I'm so sad with the current state. I don't know anything about that, but even in the current state, like in Season 4, I would still say I would not want to see them, so. Unless they get crazy utility buffs, I'm never going to like that spec in Mythic plus Pugging. They do a ton of damage and don't take any, and give Mark of the Wild. Okay. Well, that's usually the hallmark of a meta tank right there, huh? It's shocking to hear that Bear is good against all types of damage, though, after all these changes. People were arguing with me that Bear got nerfed worse than Blood DK, didn't they? There's a lot of people arguing that. I don't know why. Their damage got nerfed? Oh, in what way?
Beware.
What's like their top damage in the War Within? Damage is basically all Moonfire, and that got reduced by 10 to 20%. Oh, okay. So is that my original prediction about them shifting into cat form while tanking? Is that going to be a thing, you guys think, or is that not really going to be a thing? There's like a hero talent that allows them to do that. Thought that was going to become like some new high skill cap meta thing. It's not a thing. Arcane Bayer all the way. Oh, okay. It sucks Shadow Priest isn't going to be meta anymore with the AUG buffs. I don't know if that sucks, but yeah. Ebbs and flows of the game are always unique. Another fight? Wait, what? Are we lusting in this dungeon? Did we not lust on any of these fights? They aren't meta for the first time in 5 seasons. Oh no. Yeah, I was like the Affliction Warlock in Legion, right? No king rules forever, my son. Cat swapping thing is possible for raids and low keys, but the numbers don't work out for high keys. Oh no. Metro, do you think AUG will become meta again? The problem with AUG is it's always going to be good for what the best players in the world need, and those guys basically accidentally make metas, so yeah, it's probably always going to be on the periphery. Like, those guys don't actually even do the same, like, they don't play the game the same way we do, yet somehow people still, like, obsess over what they're doing. And if every one of their keys has a AUG in it, then yeah, obviously you're definitely going to have that in the meta no matter what. AUG and Mage will be for sure meta. Oh really? Well, Mage is just tuned really well, or what? With the tank nerfs AUG provides. With the tank nerfs AUGs provide with tank support. What does that mean? The CD timings, is that what makes them good? Like, they're gonna be meta at every level? I don't know about that. I guess as long as they do good damage, though, that's really the big issue with them right now. If they actually are good damage dealers like they were in Season 2, then yeah, they'll still be meta everywhere. But right now, you're basically trading like really good defensives for a shitty damage dealer. Tank thing is like totally a non-factor for most people. If the meta was decided by what I needed in my group, we'd never have the same. This would be a totally different video game. The Season 1 dungeons favor range big time, no love for melee. Oh, really? It wouldn't be fair to have top 5 DPS and be a support class. That's how it was in Season 2. It was a DPS increase to invite Og, and it was also a big defensive increase. They were simply the best. I get Og, but why Mage? Every Mage I've ever seen has been second best in the group. I have no idea. All about the raid buffs, so yeah. The whole game favors range. When was the last melee meta even? Havoc. Havoc and Windwalker were outstanding picks for a long time. Rogue 2 and BFA, remember? Frost and Fire have always had great priority damage too, right? Yeah, Shadowlands Season 2, Season 3. Melee is usually something that you don't see 3 of, but you do see it melee in the meta pretty often. Mage has 8 defensives, and Arcane and Frost are killing damage meters. Oh yeah. So they're just basically even more defensive than they are now. Removal of raid buffs would help Mythic +2. Removal of raid buffs. Having one melee in the meta doesn't make it a melee meta, though. Is that what you said? I mean, there's no such thing as a melee meta. There's no such thing as a ranged meta either. It just happens to be that there's 3 ranged that are good right now. It's not that ranged are always better than melee in this case. Like, you wouldn't take 3 balance druids over some good melee DPS like a ranged or like a rep paladin or something, right? Outlaw was amazing in Season 1, but the crack shot playstyle ruined it. I know people love it, but I hate it. Oh, really? The trade-off usually in Mythic Plus for range is that you have worse interrupts and worse stops, but now that that's kind of, the line's been blurred on that, it's making things a little bit more difficult to find spots for melee, I think. But yeah, like I would still say a rep, like right now it's kind of confusing, but like even before the pre-patch I'd still say Rep Pally is like a top 3 spec in the game. Just you're not going to see it in the top meta because people have more optimized comps. But in your average pug, a Rep Pally is, honestly, it might even be the top spec. Meta very well could be Frost Mage, Affliction, Warlock, and Og. Affliction as well, huh? Yeah, either way, I couldn't give a fuck. I don't care until the people start re-rolling and sucking on it. That's the thing that makes me care. Red, Survival, and Frost Mage are all looking wild. Frost Mage, probably not melee, but Mist has made life hell for melee in dungeons. They're very unfriendly. Mist a turn aside, you mean? Why is that? Oh, Frost DK. Oh, right. Did I misread that, or you did say mage? Yeah. Okay. Meta. Bright side, what's up, buddy? Only good thing meta is good for is stealing their appearance while it's active. Yeah, Metamorphosis is a good spell. Paladin is such a good class. You can tank, heal, and DPS pretty well. Yes, that's true. We were just talking about the DPS situation, but. What are you up to, Brightside? What are you up to? Anything? Do anything fun? I really wish people could actually. Oh, nice bloodlust sweep. Really wish people could actually kill mobs that need to be killed when they're in the right spot. Maybe that mob doesn't drop sanguine, I have no idea. That mob is literally like sitting there with fucking less than 1,000,000 health for like a minute. I went and looked and you had saved once this instance. Yeah, that's we listed one time. It was up for 2 different bosses and neither were listed. I'm firing up my old guild again. I am just going to invite Mythic Plus players and only raid as events twice a month. Oh, that sounds interesting. Well, people want to raid only twice a month. Yeah, it was used on the first boss and that was it. How are you? I'm great. Made it safely from my marathon journey this last weekend, so... First boss is most important lust. That doesn't mean anything to do with what was, to be fair, about what. Yeah, you're right. As long as you only lust once in the dungeon, I'm satisfied. It's just gonna be a small man guild, just friends and pugs. Sweet, sweet. Well, good luck to you, man. Hope everything goes well for you. Commander-in-Chief in my guild is my paladin named George W. Push. Oh, that's a great name. Yeah, this ain't working. It was really getting filled up weird spots. I don't know how these are spots over here filled up. I don't really get that. Dead Fire just yelling the shit out of the nice as your spam music. Oh, I fucking hate that, man. That's my least favorite thing that happened in Dragonflight is that stupid Suffusion camp bullshit. Gotta be the worst world content they've made in a long time. I would say ever, but then, you know, you have Season of Discovery with those invasion things. Those are bad. Why is this entire room filled up? I'm so confused. Metro, my brother's gonna come see me. We haven't physically seen each other in 6 years. Whoa, that's cool. Everything all right that you haven't seen each other, or is it just live far away? Or I'm in Colorado. He's in Florida. Oh, yeah. One state sucks. The other one isn't sucking. So that makes sense. Actually, Colorado's on their way to sucking. It looks like. I don't know what's happening up there. Well, at least we finished it.
Beware.
Sloppy bit of a mess there, but that's the real damage. 250k difference between the top and the second. Okay. Oh, was I not recording that one? Fuck. Forgot to record, I guess. Thanks for the invite, man. I appreciate it. This dungeon still is very, maybe unupgradable still. First completion in 2 weeks, though. Yeah, Demon Hunter is like awful right now from what I've been told. We need a tank for 14 halls? Nah, sorry. Trying to get score. We only got a couple more keys in us today, and then I gotta get off. It's so late. I'm hyped to watch that login cutscene. Oh, it's fucking awesome. I've never seen them do something like that before. Really cool. Paladin, Demon Hunter, Evoker. Previously on World of Warcraft. Yep, I've never seen them do something like that before. Okay, was this Algathar? Oh no, Neltharis. Pretty wild. Alright. Sky out? Halls of Confusion, okay. Halls of Confusion, welcome back.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. One of my best friends got his lady into WoW at the same time as I did, so we're going to have some dead weight in these keys next expansion. That must be fun, though, still to play with people you know. Look at that. That rune weapon uptime is wild. I'm definitely gonna miss the fortified and tyrannical splits, though. I still don't really understand why people want that to be removed. The differences weekly are what make the keys feel different. Now it's just gonna feel very monotonous. There's different priorities and different levels of stress week to week. I could see why like the absolute top players might want it, even their reasoning I don't really buy, but everybody else, it's just, I don't know. Affixes were a huge part of what made Mythic Plus interesting. My drive home is forever ruined since this peanut stand called Jesus Christ Loves You Peanuts closed down. What the hell? It's a weird name for something. They'd rather have 1,000 orbs everywhere, armies of shadows spawning. The current ones are so much more refined and clean. Well, that's true too, but obviously like not. I don't know what the tuning's gonna end up looking like, but like that's not really an affix that we're gonna end up interacting with too much. It isn't the concepts of affixes I don't like. It's just the affixes themselves. Well, you're gonna hate the new ones then. If you think these ones are bad, then the new ones you're gonna. I don't know how anybody could like the new ones more than the old ones. I think the only redeeming quality about these new affixes is that they give you some kind of buff, but it's like basically the equivalent of thundering, which like nobody ever looked at as some kind of positive. They got it backwards. High keys need affixes, low keys don't. Yeah, that's what I would say if anything, right? If you're gonna do one, you should do it that way for sure. They basically listen to all the wrong people when they're making all these decisions. And they're like, hey, we're listening. It's like, yeah, but don't make me tell this story about that weather app again. One percent of players can solo bosses but DK. Okay, nerf all tanks. And that's not, yeah, that's again a bit too, that's too much of a stretch in my book, but the tank nerfs make more sense than the affix changes in my eyes. My only actual complaint with the tank changes is that they're nerfing main things about blood DK that don't need to be nerfed for it to be better. I'm angry, I can't help it. You definitely can help it, yeah. Look into coping strategies.
Beware. Beware.
He's cooked. Oh, if that's the case, then yeah, you should rest on the counter for a while before eating. You're burning those around you.
Beware. Beware.
I'll help by ripping this bong as hard as I can. Or you could rip some Pokemon packs. Honestly, opening up fresh Pokemon packs would be really fun. It is really fun, yeah. It's very addictive, like insanely addictive. Strangely addictive. I didn't think I would be addicted to that. See, like right now, Bone Storm just came up, but Tombstone, or but Dancing Run Up and had like 4 seconds left on it. If I used it on CD there, it would have been the biggest waste of the spell you could possibly do. Is there a returning dungeon next season that you're most excited to see return? No, not really. Next season's dungeons are going to be the probably worst that they've ever done, so. It's the smell of new cards. It's funny you say that because I had a bunch of cards that weren't even new, like they're still 20 years old, and I still smelled them, and they still smell like whatever the weird smell is. I don't know what that smell actually is. I'm not sure why cards smell the way they do. Intro cinematic was cool. Agreed, yep. It was cracked. Oh, I hope not. Need some glue to fix it. You know what the next special mount is? A dragon riding auction house / repair mount would be cool. Nah, you wouldn't be able to use it. I don't know why, but if you ever try to use those mobs while riding the yak, it doesn't work. You ever see that? It's like they're like not properly like moving with you, so they end up being further away than they should be. They smell like a fresh stack of printer paper, do they? I guess I mean, regardless, whatever the smell is, I don't know how to identify it. It's a unique smell that I've only ever smelled in this, and all the cards smell different too. That's the other weird part about it. Like Magic the Gathering and Pokemon cards smell differently.
Beware.
Hey Deguino, what's up, buddy? How's it going? It's going all right. No success today, but I'm confident that it's just a oversight. Like, and it's not going to be normal for the week.
Beware. Beware.
You should before Lahar got here. Sweet. Not ideal. I still collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and they smell the same. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, nostalgia is like a driving factor in my life anymore. It's kind of sad, but
Beware.
gonna eBay me some first generation packs? No, 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 no. Don't do it. Seriously, don't do it. Unless you know what you're buying, do not buy early Pokemon packs that are loose. Because there's like ways to tell what's inside. So you will not. I was gonna do this. I was very, very, very close to doing it, and then I looked into it more, and I come to realize what the problems are there. Basically, like every pack in a booster box has like a fixed rate inside the box. So if you get 36 packs in a booster box, you're gonna get like 4 to 5 hollows. And you can tell that some are going to give hollows because they weigh slightly more. Like the holographic foil weighs more than the regular cardboard. And it's just on top of the cardboard. So people, what they do is they open these booster boxes that are still out there. And then take all the heavy packs out. And then resell the loose, the light packs or whatever they call them. And the light packs still sell for, like, you know, you'll trick people basically into buying it, like if it's gonna have something in it. But in reality, it's just gonna have a regular rare card in it, which, I mean, it's still nice, I guess, but you'll never really get a hit unless you buy an actual booster box, which is like $15,000 now. I was like, yeah, because here's my original like, this process has been very iterative. It's actually crazy how much time I've spent thinking about this over the last 2 months. But when I got into this, I was like, okay, a PSA 10 Blastoise sells for like $10,000 and a PSA 5 sells for like less than $1,000. So if I just open a pack and it has a Blastoise in it, it's going to be PSA 10, right? Like, that's what I thought. Like, so any new card I immediately assumed was going to be in the best possible shape, but that's not true either. So, like, that was why I originally want to buy the cards, because I was like, all right, I'll just get a bunch of fucking PSA 10s, easy mode. But that isn't true either. And in fact, the old cards are like extremely unlikely to even be 9s when graded because of how bad the quality assurance was on the old packs compared to how aged they are. They're like, at best you get like an 8 guaranteed. It's like probably more like a 7 more frequently. So that strategy's out. Then I learned about the weighing of the cards, and you look at the price between a heavy pack and a light pack, and it's like 5 times more usually. Like a heavy pack, well, maybe not 5, but usually at least twice as much. So a heavy pack is like $500 and a light pack is $250. Now, the problem with the heavy concept is it could weigh more, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's a good card in there one way or the other. Even if you guarantee yourself a holo buying the heavy pack, you still don't know that it's going to be a holo that's valuable. Like, for example, the Voltorb or the Electrode from Jungle is the least valuable holo out of all the cards. So if you buy a Jungle set and you get the Voltorb or the Electrode, you basically should have just gotten a regular rare. Like, it's not valuable at all. But, like, there's so many factors, and it's just totally not worth buying old packs. If you want to buy an old pack, you should buy it and not open it, and just either get it graded or try to resell it down the road for more profit. But if you're going to open it in hopes of getting something good, you're not going to get something good. Not unless you spend like $15,000 on a booster box, then you'll definitely get something good. But it still may not be a Charizard, for example. But I wanted to buy the, because the Jungle sets are the ones I remember the most. And I looked at the art and it was just like fucking right in the nostalgia kind of thing, you know? Like the sets, it's got like a Jigglypuff, or it's like a Wigglytuff, and I don't remember what's even on there, but it's just really good looking, and I really wanted to buy I was even gonna just buy open packs, like without cards in them. But yeah, then I decided, because you know, I was making money selling my cards, and I was like, fuck it, I want to do something with this money. So instead of that, then I decided to buy the 151 stuff. Now I still think that was a good investment strategy long term, because these cards are like really, really, really nostalgic for a lot of people. But it's probably not going to be anywhere near as good as I hoped it would be if they end up doing this reprint like everybody's saying they're going to do. But regardless, then I was like, all right, well, what can we guarantee that we'll make money on? What's the thing that sells the easiest? PSA 10s. So then I started putting my money into buying PSA 10s for cheap and trying to resell them. And I did not realize that like every PSA card that's sold gets like some kind of fucking, I don't even know how they know this, but like PSA has like a list of every time it sells. So it's very easy to tell that I'm basically flipping the card. Like I've owned the card for a month and now I'm trying to flip it. And I think that's probably a big part of why people aren't buying the ones I'm trying to flip. Even though I think a lot of them, like, I got it for under market value and now I'm selling it for only slightly above market value and there's just no interest. I imagine that's why. So that was another failure in the investment strategy I've had. Then I decided to think about buying cheap packs just to gamble and get lucky. But I tried that. I got packed for $3.50, which is significantly cheaper than they should be. And I still didn't get a single thing that was worth more than $10. It's just like a setup. Everything is difficult in terms of Pokemon unless you buy sealed products and wait. That's the only thing that's guaranteed to make money. Buy sealed products and wait. So I went and bought those Evolving Skies packs that are still available at Target, which is like a 3-year-old set now. Thinking, okay, these are selling for like $25 now, so literally all I have to do is sell these 2 packs and I'll make more money than the purchase was, and then I can do whatever I want. But I did not realize that people are very hesitant to buy unsleeved packs because it means they might have been tampered with. Whereas a sleeved pack is readily available and proves there's no tampering. So that's probably just, I'm probably just going to open those now at this point. Because they haven't gotten a single view in a week now. Are you buying both Japanese and US cards? I definitely prefer US cards. I don't really want the Japanese cards, but when I was buying the PSAs, trying to flip them, I did buy like 4 or 5 Japanese ones. This pre-patch event sucks. Why? Did they change anything about Ogvokers in the pre-patch? The predicted damage for this one and the one in old seem really low. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just not working. I heard that the Og is supposed to do way better damage now, but I don't know if that's because they're hero talents. Are you sitting at the Web Crusader bugged event? What is that? Omnichrome, what's up? Oh, you're talking to him probably about the event. Web Crusader? Dude, we're talking about fucking Zuldrak. Oh, the worst zone ever made. Is that what you guys are talking about? Omnichrome, though, what's up, man? How you been? I gotta wait hours to do these events? Yeah, I fucking hate that. It's such a disaster. I have no idea why they decided to do that this expansion.
Beware.
I'm waiting for the Fire Lord to spawn in 1 hour. Yep, that's how all the world events are in Dragonflight for some reason. And I don't know that they're on different timers either. I'm pretty sure a lot of them overlap. So like you literally can't do them all. Open the Evolving Skies, pull the Moonbrown. Yeah, so I actually went up to Target again today, hoping to buy a couple more and make a video on it. But there was none left when I went up today, so I don't know. Opening 2 packs is like, come on, what's the odds I'm gonna get anything? I've heard Evolving Skies has like absolute like awful hit rates as well. But I guess I'll do it. I bought a couple things on. I bought this like pack on Pokemon Center. So I'll just make a video out of that and open all that. It came with Evolving Skies and whatever that pink one is with the Gengar. So I'll just open those packs as well as the stuff I just got. You can literally farm all the small mobs you want for the currency, just the big one every 90 minutes. What does the big one do for you? It just gives you a ton more or something? Definitely not eager to farm mobs. Maybe for leveling it's a good idea. Probably only the big guy that gives good experience, I bet. Completes the quest, yeah. The quest is doesn't give anything, I guess, though. Big one is for the weekly that gives a chunk and the achievement. Oh, there's an achievement. I guess eventually you'll be able to get it done easier because they're going to make it more rapid. I just don't know why they do this. Yeah, it's just a currency, so you get it automatically. Did I watch some of the Olympics though? I watched the wait, do we aggro the boss? No, let's wipe there. I watched like the table tennis shit and it's fucking wild, dude. Is that the same sport? Like I don't have you guys ever seen like Olympic ping pong? It's actually insane. Olympic ping pong is wild. It's fucking nuts, dude. The way they're like serving, I'm like, what is this? What the fuck is this? It's so weird looking. Same with badminton. Yeah, badminton was nuts too. I watched a little bit of that. This is like a non-resettable boss, right?
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Hey Metro, did you happen to catch UFC? No, unfortunately, like I just can't really watch it anymore. I wish I could, but I did find a place to watch it afterwards, but it's just too long. I don't have time for it anymore. It's not something you can take your eyes off either, like baseball. I can just kind of chill and do other stuff while I'm watching baseball. Was it an interesting card? Yeah, it looked like a great one. I like Patty Pimblett's fights and... What was the other ones? I know Cursed Blade's fight, that one was weird. I don't even remember who the main event was though. What just happened? Tyrannical keys. That's why I like Fortified. Funny you don't remember the guy nicknamed Remember the Name. Oh yeah, it was Leon Edwards. I should at least watch that one. He lost, huh? What the fuck happened? I bet he ran the wrong way. Yeah, he must have. Leon got ran. Oh, like just dominated.
Beware.
Leon looked tired and slow, but Bilal was going full Khabib mode. Oh shit. He got taken down 9 times. Wow. This guy's tilted.
Beware.
I've always said, look at this.
Beware.
This is one to screenshot here. Did they lust this dungeon? Common problem this expansion. People just fucking blow dicks at fucking bosses, and it's really scary that every single week is gonna have full boss power moving forward. Defensive. Druid has died. Yep. Oh, not that dude. Fucking resto druids in a nutshell right there, man. That is some. DK, Rat, and Evoker. No success today. We'll do one more, but I'm running out of time here. I died on purpose to leave that crap group. No, you didn't. Check the death log. Or what? Because I died on purpose. Meanwhile, I died on the run back. There was an opportunity to leave at that point, huh? That was due to your dumb route. Oh, my route caused you to walk in the trash that we skipped twice already? Gas Baby Brillo. What's that? Let's just do it like this. Is that how you actually spelled it? Let's see. Defense Ive. It's so funny to watch. It's so funny to watch people who never take any bit of accountability. Yeah, that's something. You don't see that level of it very often. Like, I've had routes criticized. I've had, like, you know, he could have, like, did he forget? Like, the boss got pulled. Like, I don't know whose fault that was. Let's take a look at it. I don't know that I have time to take a look at it, but I still want to take a look at it. That could have been on me, you know what I mean? He could have blamed me for that. Not intelligent enough to do that. Instead, he blames me for walking into trash. Not really gonna work. It says Divine Storm. Let's see if we see that. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's already pulled at that point. So I grip it. It hasn't pulled anything. It's aggro, but it doesn't have my dots on it or anything. Could be the Paladin, I guess. Doesn't really look like anybody hit it. It's hard to see from this angle. The aggro's like right now. Yeah. Do we see a Divine Storm go out at this moment? I didn't see one. It's basically as soon as I shift the camera down, it gets aggroed. You clearly see the Divine Storm, really? I don't clearly see it. Was that it right there? I saw some light shit go. Try to pay attention to this side of the screen. Ah, yeah, there it was. Yeah. All right, that was him then. So, did the druid actually recognize that? Maybe that's why I didn't bring it up. Could have easily said that was my fault for the way that was pulled. That would have been a valid criticism. But instead, he chose non-valid criticism. It's that same guy, yeah. Do another 16 and then that's gonna be it for today. Double rag. You see my comment? I had one mage and one evoker in a 15 academy, and I use drums. They do not lust or look at chat. Yeah, I mean that's the whole expansion's gone that way. Fire tree player, look at that. No og looks good, hopefully. This guy's holy, probably, yeah. I might leave just because of that transmog and that character, to be honest. There wasn't any other keys listed, though. You ain't timing this one, nope. What the fuck is this tree? That's terrible, right? I don't know how people make their character look so stupid. Like, you had the choice to make it look like anything you want and you chose that? As a mage, I take Lusting personal. I choose when to pop it, and if the tank doesn't use it correctly, I sling brain rot terminology at him until he submits. It's good to hear. Don't you dox me, you beta chud. What the fuck is a chud? I've never heard that. Some good items on August trading post. Oh, really? When is that? Is that posted now? Your pathing is cracked? No. August trading post. Here it is. Yeah. Last night. Okay, let's take a look. What the hell is that? That's the first mount I've seen that I actually want. Probably can't afford them, though. Storm Rider weapons. That's a one-handed mace? What is that? Some cool butterfly wings. I don't think that's the part he was talking about. A lot of maces. Are those all individual purchases? They really need to make it so you can get more trading posts somehow. I don't know. Ooh. Wait, what is this from? Why does this look familiar? Oh, I already have this. Wait, where is this from? It's from buying the WAD, something in WAD, right? I have this already, I'm pretty sure. It looks great, though. Color of a TBC weapon. Oh, Horde oh. I think I have that too, though, don't I? Is that already in the game? Or maybe this was a previous trading post item. I think this is a previous trading post item. It's looking maces are always one-handers. Yeah, it sucks. There's so many good possible two-handed mace options, but they never do them. They always make these stupid small-ass looking hammers. But I might just get this mount, man. I actually really like that mount. It's like a Night Elf Wolf. Right? You guys agree with that? It's like a Night Elf Wolf. That's weird. What's the name of it? Horcron Warsaber. What the fuck? Wait, no, that's the other one, isn't it? Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, these are actually, like, crossovers. This is a Horde cat. I didn't even realize. Oh, and it has, like, an axe for a tail. Damn. That's fucking awesome. They should do that more often. That's fucking awesome. Sentinel Warwolf. Yeah, okay, we're getting that. That is fucking wicked. 600 tenders, though. Whoa. So we're not getting much else. That sucks. I still don't even think I finished this month, did I? That was it. Oh, I did. I need to go do that, right? Or is... It's gonna be good if I don't get it today, or do I have to go get it today? Trading posts have gotten worse and worse? I wouldn't say that. There's been some bad ones, but this one looks really good. The last month was amazing. The last 2 months were excellent, by the way. June's was stellar, dude. Those fucking summer-themed ones, holy shit, they were great. I love a good pool party skin, though, from, like, League and shit, so...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, last key of the day. Then we'll be back tomorrow with normal stuff. Hopefully no more downtime. Be careful that your route doesn't kill anybody on the run back this time. Yeah, my bad. Try to make sure I pilot their characters. Hey mate, as a Blood DK, I enjoy your content. Felipe, thanks for saying that, man. If you have any questions, let me know. I can't wait for the new expansion. Yeah, it's coming quick. Couple more weeks. I got a lot of stuff I need to get done IRL before that, so I can wait, but I'm definitely excited to see how it all plays out. It's going to be a wild one, it looks like. You think Blood DK will also be strong for raids? Yeah, Blood DK is always very strong for raids. That utility is sometimes like ultra needed, you know? In a raid where Death Grip has value, they're best in slot, like no replacement.
Beware.
Pets just froze? What does that mean? Does he mean in real life, like it's winter there? The amount of self-healing in raids is nuts. Yeah, well, tanks are always like super able to survive in raids because raid fights just are not tuned to be that difficult for the tank. But yeah, every once in a while you can do like a 6 solo save in a raid too, I guess.
Beware.
Can you explain why his DPS was low in the first pull?
Beware.
Hey, who? Oh, the pet. I didn't realize it was low. A bug with pets, my Ellie Shaman elementals freeze sometimes and they don't do jack shit. Oh, really? That's like a pre-patch bug or what?
Beware.
I also did not realize that. Yeah, I didn't even pay attention. Everything died really fast, so. The two guys must have did nuts numbers. Wait the fucking... Hold the fuck on. Wasn't that the guy who called me a god as well in the middle of the dungeon? Yes, it was. That was the guy who then said he died to my route. That's really funny, actually. I forgot about that. He said, Tank, you're a god, and then 20 minutes later he's blaming me for his own death. That's pretty wild, man. People are really weird. That dichotomy of fan. Frosty has a really nice DPS profile. DKs are eating good next expansion. Yeah, DPS profile, aka Icy Death Torrent. I don't know how anybody thinks that's not going to get nerfed.
Beware.
Some totally passive 1-point talent that gives you your top DPS. That's pretty nuts. Don't know how that wouldn't get nerfed. The Holy Priest hurts my eyes. The transmog, it's fucking awful.
Beware.
Panda's casting animation makes it even worse. Yep. Pandaren male has to be like, yeah. You gotta want it, man. You gotta really fucking want it. And before Icy Death Torrent gets a soft cap of 8 and nerfed by 50%, I could see a 50% nerf. I asked that before. And it was met with the response, like, if they nerf it by 50%, the spec's gonna be bad again. I could definitely see a 50% nerf. It should still be good after a 50% nerf, but it should not be your top damage overall. That's ridiculous. I guess he liked how you pulled stuff until he needed someone to blame for his mistakes. Yeah, Rihanna does that. Uncapped AoE cone currently? Yeah. Maybe a cap is all they need to change, but who knows? I mean, I guess things are imbalanced right now. We'll see exactly what happens when we have full builds and the war without, or whatever it's called.
Beware.
I want to see what it's worth. What it's worth is on this elephant. Oh, it's not very good on single target, right? Still doing 11% of his damage though. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, that spell's just too powerful. Considering it's just totally passive, right? Like you don't do anything to do anything with it, right?
Beware.
Is that an elephant though? It's like a mammoth, which is like a type of elephant, I think. Elephant's a type of mammoth, I guess. I mean, Frosty K does have a lot of secondary stats. Once the War Within launches, stats will drop again. That's true. That could be part of it.
Beware.
Deathbringer buffs Icy Talons too. Oh yeah. Frosty K pumps on beta. Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, they're really good on the beta still. Is it still? I think it was still the same thing too. I remember doing that key with that China guy who was like fucking crazy. He had like 15s done.
Beware.
Can't even click this, huh? It's like right on top of it.
Beware. 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 Beware.
From what I heard, the DK to DPS specs are both really good with the new talent tree, but apparently the skill gap got almost completely removed. Skill gap? What does that mean? I mean, it's very easy to play. I guess we're pulling this again. This mob just like can't be not pulled, it looks like. Can't be avoided. Snipe that bird. Yeah, that thing thinks it's fucking slick. Flying up. It's fucking flying up there, bro. You think I'm gonna let that shit get through? No shot, bro. That thing's going down. Getting gripped down. Think this is Faulkner's gym, bro? You can't fly up here. Incredibly simple and easy to play, which is healthy for the game, but it kind of removes the fun in learning and optimizing your spec. Yeah, I don't really buy that. The easier things are, the less you'll have people die to nonsense. Theoretically. I love gripping the frogs out of the air in Azure Vault. Oh, that's really nice. You love that, yeah. I don't even need food buff.
Beware.
Hate that bird, bro. I still can't believe that thing. Fucking grip that 10 out of 10 times if I could. Unholy being easier now is still far away from being easy, though. Oh, yeah. It's still one of the more complicated specs, I'm sure.
Beware.
Still seeing a lot of non-survival hunters. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Seeing a lot of things like Frosty K and Red Pally, but no survival hunters. I guess the quick fun of survival being bugged and broken made them lose interest. Yeah. I guess that was a big part of it. Most people don't play Hunter to be melee. I would agree with that. But you would assume most people who play DPS are trying to play the thing that's the most powerful. I know that I always advocate for people not to do that, but still, on average, you would think you would see more survival hunters than we've seen if it truly is the most powerful. Like, we certainly didn't see BM hunters back when survival was overpowered in Shadowlands. Except that little Jimbo guy. He was like the only guy playing BM in the world. I think Warlock is the best example of that not being true. About only playing one spec, you mean? Same thing happened to Arcane Mage and Dragonflight, required a PhD against a PhD comment. Yeah, it's a lot easier now. It seems like they nerfed a lot of specs that were complicated. Blood DK, on the other hand, has gotten more complicated. Love that. Hey, Wild Kid, what's up? I mean, I play Marksman Hunter. Yeah, Marksman's good too. Which hero talents are better? Better, I don't know about, but I'm going to be doing Deathbringer. It's going to fit my playstyle way better. Everybody knows at least one Destro that will play Destro even if it is the worst spec. Yeah, that was Skytide. Whatever happened to Skytide? Haven't seen him in a long time. Marksman is not as big brain as Survival or BM. Should say BM was big brain. Okay. My class is simple to a fault. Still dopamine conveyor belt. BM is the easiest spec in the game by far. Yeah, most people usually say that. I don't know if it changed recently. I'm surprised that didn't draw a Faxi comment. What else should we say? Wow, kid, what do you think about Final Fantasy 14 or 18 or whatever the fucking game is called? What do you think about Classic? Do you think it requires a lot of skill to play Classic? Any strong opinions about Tom Brady? The Celtics chicks. What's up, man? Newlywed in chat. Celtics suck. Classic's amazing. Yep. Social skills are a must-have for Classic. Yep. It's a meaningful journey. Like, you can't play the game and be antisocial. You have to be a strong socializer in that game to win. There's not going to be any way to like cheat or like buy gear or anything in that game because that game's perfect. I was AFK and come back to that. We were trying to summon you. I'm doing a Faxi summoning ritual. I don't know if you saw what Wild Kid said, but he said Marksman is not as big brain as BM. It's like, wait, what? I heard people saying playing Classic are more handsome on average. Maybe. Only needed 2 mana for that summon. Wait, what, Raffle? My brother ordered a new PC and he had it delivered here. It had to be signed for. Ah, okay. Good thing you got it signed for. I can't stand when you miss your package, man. It's the worst. Happened to me to one of my cards I got delivered. It got sent from Japan. It was an actual Japanese card. It got sent from Japan, so because I was on vacation when it came, they wouldn't leave it here, so I had to go and get it from the post office, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it was just annoying. Just a lot of time investment. I've grown too accustomed to the quality of life changes since Classic. Yeah, no doubt. Just a joke mostly, because those are all hot topics that usually get them going. Is the PC cracked? No, I hope not. If that's the case, it's going to be on whoever shipped it, right? He gets $1 every somebody time say crack. It should, honestly. The weirdest stream meme. There's been some good ones that make sense, but this one doesn't just get said way too often. Okay, hopefully nobody aggroes the boss this time. This is going significantly better than the previous group, like multiple minutes faster. Oh, alright, that's fine, we'll just do it this way. Too busy worrying about this poll that I completely forgot about the other trash. Time to open 4 booster boxes. Good thing I have entertainment. Did you see my 2-week collection? Yeah, that's pretty well, man. We did aggro. This is like, I don't know, man. Can't get past this area. It's getting really annoying. It's like addictive to open the packs, huh? I've been craving it, but I just can't really. I can't afford to be like buying like $100 packs every day. And not even every month. I'm hoping there's gonna be a 151 reprint, and then those new sets are engaging, like the new Team Rocket thing or whatever they're doing. I'll sink some money into that stuff if they have nice cards. I think you should pull the boss now. I love that this fucking guy just sat dead, so these guys are all just gonna come back and die a second time now, and this is gonna be the key right here. Like, we pretty much have to battle res this guy, otherwise we're gonna just wipe the second time. It's like the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen somebody do on a crash mistake. Doggenstein's is the only real meme. You can say that because you didn't realize that was already the second battle rest for this trash. Oh, really? Wait, what was the first one? I didn't even see the other one. I guess this add-on's just not working anymore, huh? The rat? Oh, really? Alright, well, we still have plenty of time, even though that was super sloppy. Angry Keystones. I thought it got updated today, but it's still not working. Did Blizzard ever give an official reason why they didn't ban add-ons? Because they allowed them. They made the game with add-ons enabled, so that's the official reason. It's definitely not cheating. Do you find like doing math with a calculator cheating? Yeah, the game was a lot more popular with add-ons, 100%. It's probably the biggest actual communities in the game, besides like stream communities. It's the biggest actual community. Like if you look at how many people are in the Discord for Plater, it's probably one of the biggest Discords in the whole game. It seems like cheating to a very small minority. Yeah, people who are not very good at the game. Math with the calculator is in fact cheating. Oh, would you say so? Phones spoiled us. Yeah, they kind of did. There goes our last list. Halfway through the fight. I only ever use a calculator to check myself. It was especially helpful in calculus. I'm just gonna stop reading there. No disrespect, but your add-ons are telling you when to dodge boss mechanics. What other game allows that? What does that have to do with anything? Why does another game have to allow that for that to have any relevance here? Would you say it is cheating if there was somebody here in my ear telling me when to dodge boss mechanics?
Beware. Beware.
I don't think he plays WoW. It doesn't sound like it. At least 100% better. There he is. Alright, 8 minutes for this trash and the boss. Hopefully be alright. I'm out of water too. I smell a Final Fantasy player. There you go. That's probably it, huh? In this game, we don't compete against other games. We just compete against the content. So everybody has access to add-ons, thus nobody's cheating. Blizzard makes the game with the add-ons in mind. That's not good.
Beware.
Alright, so we have... Do we have enough count? Not even close, right? I don't know how it keeps happening here. Did they change count in this dungeon too? I really wish Anger Keystones worked. I swear I saw that add-on get updated. It's not. It was just in the first thing in the list, I guess. It's because it's named Anger Keystones with an A. This gives what? We might have enough. Yeah, this should be. We just need the one mob, right? Some of the fights are way too complex to memorize every mechanic and how to dodge and mitigate them. Without add-ons, WoW would be significantly harder. Yep. Well, the game would just be different because, like I said, they designed the content around having add-ons. Like, it's part of the game. You're not, you know, they didn't make the game and then make add-ons separately. They made them together. Why are people taking so much damage right now? Oh, finally our first actual upgrade, unless something really goes wrong in this fight. Have an easy upgrade here. Very possible though, it's still a hard fight. But it's nerfed very severely from the old days. So it should be good. I wish I could put my Demon Hunter into the main content.
Beware.
What does that mean? There's no curse to spell? Oh yeah, I'm not worried about that. That ain't a concern on my book, but maybe others have that concern. Time Runner? Oh, a mob remixing? Yeah, that won't happen for a bit, but that's coming.
Beware.
It's on its way. Probably, maybe one of the biggest, well, I don't know, there's a lot of fights that got changed, actually, forget it. I was gonna say one of the most changed fights season from season, but this one is not even really, maybe the biggest one was Immersius, or whatever, the last fight of, Halls. Instead of Jaina flooding Orgrimmar, I want to do it. Wait, when's she flooding Orgrimmar? What's that?
Beware.
That's new to me. When is that happening? I want Thrall to witness me and slave a huge wave of water elementals. Are you gonna do it, or? I don't know if you have the power to do that, frankly, bro. You've only just started playing Frost. Are you okay? Didn't she try to drown Org in one of the books? Oh, but maybe, and she failed, I guess. Did the tree mouth bug get fixed? Nope, we did it again today. It's actually the first time I've ever done it, but yeah, it happened today.
Beware.
I want Jaina to witness me. We are all witnesses. Nike. No bug, that is working as intended. It's a new mechanic. Oh, really? She was going to do that, and then she used a focusing iris to bind a ton of elementals, but Thrall's head of the Ellies cried out to them and stopped her. Oh, what a coward. Oh, this is mop shit. You're talking about mop, alright.
Beware.
Mop remix. Remix! You guys remember rap songs when they would say that in the song? Now it's just nobody cares anymore. Now the effort of rap has gone down so low that they don't even say that anymore.
Beware.
If it's just a remix, you're now expected to know that before you hear anything in the song. Used to give you a warning. They used to say remix. Now they don't even say remix anymore. Alright, well that's another death, but totally inconsequential to this encounter. The Holy Priest really pulled through though. Does not play as bad as he looks. Nope. Don't judge a bear by his cover, I guess is the way to take away. Alright. 8 points. Less than I had hoped to get today, but at least we got something. Shortened day today because of this stupid maintenance, so I gotta get going. But we'll be back tomorrow normal time as long as there's no maintenance. And stay tuned for the second channel. I'm gonna be uploading stuff there starting tomorrow in the morning again. So hopefully you guys will be back to that channel. I am uploading something not related to what I'm about to start just because I wanted to upload something today, but the servers were down, so surprise for you. Don't forget the milk fries. Keep bringing that up. I don't plan on ever having his Five Guys again. I'm just going to tell you the truth. It's too expensive. But if for some reason I do, I will try to recall that tip. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.